Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk a bit more about a class that is used by Pmini. In fact, it is the class that does all the hard work. And that class is called JSMini. Now, JSMini converts a mini notation string like this one to an array of steps, and a step itself is also just an array with 5 values in it. Trig is 0 or 1. 0 means don't play this step, so technically then it is a rest, and 1 is play it. Delta is how many beats to wait before to trigger the next step. Duration is how many beats this step would have to last, would have to sound. Str is just an arbitrary string value, and num is an arbitrary numeric value. Yeah. So I found on YouTube a video about the polyrhythms that Philip Glass uses. Here is the link, and I'll put the link also in the description of this video. And from that video I took these parts. There are 5 parts here, and each part is a mini notation string. And you can see the square brackets with a comma. This square bracket. That means that 2 sub-patterns are played together. So you have the low notes here and the higher notes here. Because Philip Glass, he takes a chord of 4 notes, and then the lower 2 notes are played 2 notes every bar, and the higher 2 notes are played 3 notes every bar, and so you get a 2 to 3 polyrhythm. So here's 5 parts of the performance, or whatever you call it, and the song just launches parts. So this mini notation string of the song is just part 0 plays 4 times, part 1 plays 4 times, part 2 plays 4 times, part 3 plays 2 times, and part 4 also plays 2 times. So I'm in this routine. I loaded my piano samples here, and I loaded a reverb here, the reverb from Eli Fieldsteel. So check him out, because you learn a lot from this guy about SuperCollider and synth-devs and all this stuff. So here's the loop that's going to play the song. So he will ask the song parser for a cycle, and that cycle will then give me the 4 zeros, 4 times 1, etc., like I told you just now. So every part is just a number, an index. It contains an index. So I assign the part to the 5 variables, because the part is a step. A step is nothing more than an array of 5 values. So I assign the 5 values. The only value that I will use is the str value, because that's the index of the pattern that I want to play. I convert it to an integer, and I get the part, the mini notation string, from this array, and I give it to another JSMini, and he's going to parse it, and he will then give me a cycle of steps that I have to play. So again, every step will be assigned to 5 variables, and this time the str value is one like this, like the B5. And somewhere in the SC3 plugins there is a class that adds the method nodeMidi to the string class. And with nodeMidi you can convert B5 to a MIDI note, and from the MIDI note, using MIDI CPS, I can get then the frequency to play. Okay, and then I'm ready to play a note. Only there's one thing. I'm ready to play a note, and I have to wait delta beats before playing the next note. So here is delta.wait in this loop here. Now, because there's multiple notes playing together with durations that are longer than the delta times, so they overlap, that's why I have to use a separate routine to play one note. So this routine here plays one note. Depending on the velocity and the frequency, I come to a value for the amplitude and the buffer number to play, because I have a whole bunch of piano samples where each note, each key of the piano has been sampled. So I play one of these samples, then I wait dur, which could be longer than delta, and then I shut the gate for that sample. Maybe that's not even necessary because it's a sample that will end by itself, but anyway. So, yeah, the song cycles through these patterns, 5 patterns, and the patterns cycle through their steps, and then when the song is done it starts all over again because it's in a loop, and it sounds like this. Okay, that was it for today. See you next time.